Y'all know what that means, man. If I say recording in progress, y'all know it's show time. All right. Get this thing lined up here. I want to welcome all of you. I'm gonna put this, you know, you got to make sure when you're doing your video recording that your position right, because with all these graphics that my team puts in. I want to welcome everybody to the Clapper Breakthrough Summit, brought to you by XP Mentor. That's our incredible mentorship training platform where we train entrepreneurs to be the strongest they can possibly be. Our mission is to be able to help at least 1 million global entrepreneurs become the strongest in business. So out of 8 billion people in the world, our goal, our avatar, our focus is to identify at least 1 million. We've got a multi-million-dollar platform that sets on its own, and you can have access to that through the XP Mentor Pro membership. Right now, membership at the time of this recording is closed off. We had to do a major amount of uphaul and take it to the next level. We had such an influx of people that were grabbing the membership. We will be putting that membership back out in the future. When we do, make sure you're on the waiting list. Go over to xpmentor.club, xpmentor.club, get on the waiting list so you don't have to pay the full price that the general public pays for the membership. Now, what we're here today for is we're here to dig in on this thing called the Clapper app. What's all the noise about? You know, at the time of this recording, we are here on April the 22nd, 2023. So I want y'all to really gauge about how powerful this is. About 3 weeks or so ago, less than a month ago, there was about 100,000 active users on the Clapper app, about 100,000. In the past 3 weeks or so, that number has quadrupled. So now there's over 400,000 daily active users on the Clapper app. That number went from 3 million downloads to 4 million downloads. So you're talking about 1 million downloads on the app stores, on the Apple and Android stores that's coming onto Clapper. Why? Because people are beginning to discover this powerhouse app called Clapper that really focuses on monetization and supporting content creators. And we're going to get into that about what is a content creator. So the one thing I want to focus on right up at the gate is the top 8 reasons that entrepreneurs even get on social media. So if you're an entrepreneur and you're in the chat over here live, or if you are watching the recording of this, think about why you are actually on social media from a business perspective. I'm not talking about personal. I'm talking 1,000,000% from a business perspective. That's what we do at XP Mentor. We only focus on business. We know our personal lives are involved in that, but we want people to level up in business. So the top 8 reasons that entrepreneurs get on social primarily are brand building and awareness. Social media platforms provide a cost-effective way to create and maintain a strong brand presence, showcase products or services, and generate awareness among potential customers. So that's the first reason that folks get on. Think about you. When I hit these, you're going to go, oh yeah, that is me as an entrepreneur. I do want to increase my brand building and my brand awareness. Number 2, networking and collaboration. That's why we're really here today, to network and collaborate, to learn how can we grow out our brands. Social media allows entrepreneurs to connect with like-minded individuals, industry leaders, influencers, and potential partners, fostering relationships that could lead to new business opportunities. Do you want more business opportunities? Absolutely. What's another reason? Market research. It's another reason entrepreneurs get on social media. Entrepreneurs can use social media to gather insights on customer preferences, competitor activities, and industry trends, which can help them make informed decisions and refine their business strategies. Is that another reason that you're on, fam? Think about why you are on social media as an entrepreneur as I click through these. Number 4, customer engagement. Social media enables entrepreneurs to communicate directly with customers, addressing their concerns, answering questions. So especially with the advent of AI that's being implemented into society, you can create these chat bots and really get it engaged with your customers, your clients, potential prospects by answering a lot of their questions utilizing automation. And there's another key component is to provide support via social media. This engagement can lead to better customer satisfaction and loyalty. The name of the game when it comes to social media, fam, is this. When you're going to do business, let's learn to do social media residual income business. Put that in the chat. Social media residual income business. Put that in the chat. Because I want you thinking about, hey, the content I'm putting out, I want to get paid on that now, and I want to get paid on what I've done over and over again. That is powerful. What's another reason that entrepreneurs get on social media? Advertising and promotion. Social media platforms offer targeted advertising options, allowing entrepreneurs to reach specific, not general, but you can reach specific demographics and user interest. I want to make sure I got that. Yeah, there we go. Think about how targeted you can get with social media, and we will show you on XP Mentor how to do it if you don't know how to do it, so that you can hit your specific demographics and user interest. One of the core components about the Clapper app, fam, by the way, is that you got this local reach that you can be able to connect with people locally. I don't know any other app that's doing that right now. This can be a cost-effective way to generate leads and increase sales through advertising and promotions. Absolutely. What's another way? We're talking about the eight top reasons that entrepreneurs get on. All right, let's get it rocking. What about content marketing? Here we go. Now we're getting more and more into it here. Content marketing. Sharing valuable content related to the industry, such as blog posts. We're going to get great at that, fam, by the way. We're going to get great at blog posts. Infographics. See, when you're putting up those pictures, what message do you have behind the pictures you're posting? On Facebook, on Instagram, right? Videos. What messaging do you have behind your videos on Clapper and throughout all of social media? See, what this does is it helps entrepreneurs establish themselves as thought leaders to be able to build credibility in their respective fields. The whole mission here with the Clapper Breakthrough Summit is to get you to hone in. We want you to get dialed in on your brand, on your message. So you should have a notepad today as I'm talking. I guarantee you, you're going to have ideas that are popping up. You're going to be like, yes, I can do that. Write these ideas down. Don't let them slip by, guys. Because otherwise, you'll think you're going to remember it, but you won't. So let's see how we're doing so far. We're at number 6. Y'all liking the content so far, all right? I'm checking you out. I'm checking you out in the chat. I love it. 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 All right, here we go. Yeah. Yeah. I like this. I like the feedback y'all giving. Okay, number 7. Why do entrepreneurs get on social media? Monitoring and reputation management. You can get the feedback how people are feeling about you on social media. Entrepreneurs can use social media to monitor their brand's online reputation, address negative feedback, and showcase positive testimonials or reviews. See, the one thing I love about the Clapper app, they're very adamant about engagement. And we're going to be talking about that in more and more detail. Engagement, engagement, engagement. This is big, guys, because that will help keep your reputation rocking. All right. Number 8. This is the 8th key reason that entrepreneurs get on social media. This is one of my number 1 reasons, by the way. So if you're here today, make no mistake about it, we're here recruiting talent. You see, we want to help you level up. At the same time, we want to build up what we're doing with XP Mentor, our brand, utilizing the power of the Clapper platform while helping you blow up in whatever you want to do on the platform. collaboration, a win-win, and then we throw another win on it. Social media platforms can be used to identify and attract potential employees or staff members, particularly in niche industries or fields where talent may be scarce. So for example, my VP of marketing across all my different companies, which is like at least four different companies, it's incredible how I found her. You know, because when I think about this, I'm like, man, you know, and I'm kind of go back and look at the time on it, how it happened and how fast it happened. I'm gonna look at this timing real quick because this is awesome. Sandra Torres, I met her on social media, on a social audio app, which we have the radio app here. So that's less than 2 years ago, fam. So now a VP of growing what will be multi-million-dollar companies, we very much assume, she's now VP because of this. Some of y'all will be working as part of staff for either my company or some of these big influencers here, or you're going to get your own deal rocking to where you're going to need staff members, and guess where you can recruit them? Here on social media. So that's the top 8 reasons that people that are entrepreneurs get on social media. I want you to be cognizant of this. So the key is, if you're on social media, talk to me and really ask yourself this question: are you monetizing your content? So are you monetizing your content? That's very important. So this whole training, Clapper Breakthrough Summit, break it down. We're here to promote Clapper. Big shout out to the headquarters, to the founder, to the staff that worked there. I can see it. I've owned multiple multi-million-dollar businesses. I can see how hard they're working their asses off at building out this platform for us to be able to leverage, to create this win-win-win situation. So the key here is you got to get very intentional about monetizing. So are you monetizing? Well, then let's go back again. Are you monetizing your content? That's the big question. I'm gonna go over the chat. If you're here live, can you answer that question? Are you monetizing? Giovanni said, yeah. Jonte said, yeah. John said, yeah. Mark said, yes. Monetizing. Now, what I love about this, I love this, guys. I love this. You ready? Are you a content creator? So that's the big question that most people really don't realize. Now, I'm gonna slow it down just real quick for a second and help you with this part of the training, because there's a lot of folks, average, ordinary folks that have been posting. They've been doing their Facebook posts. A lot of us old school, right? Facebook posts. I still love me some Facebook. Instagram posts, right? Some of y'all been doing your tweets over the years, and you've been doing your pictures of your family. You've been doing pictures of your trips. You've been doing pictures when you're at the coffee shop, when you're eating your How many of y'all, put in the chat, this is a big one. Have you ever had a delicious meal and then took a picture of it and then put that picture on a social media platform, like a Facebook, like an Instagram, like a YouTube, like a Twitter, like a TikTok, and like a Clapper? Have you ever? Put that in the chat. And if you're not live, just acknowledge. I've done it how many times? Something was so delicious, you wanted the world to know about it. I mean, you spent time getting the right angle, moving the napkins and stuff out the way. I'm going over to the chat to see who's done it. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Somebody said, who said I always do that? Mr. He said, I always do that. Now watch. If you always do that, you're a content creator. Everybody say hallelujah. If you just take a picture of a meal at a restaurant, you are a content creator. It's that quick that you're a content creator. If you take a picture when you're on vacation and post it, Put in the chat, have you ever taken a picture when you're on vacation and posted it, right, on social media? Yes, that makes you a content creator. Look at it. John says always. Unique says yes. Dr. Cena, absolutely. Denise, yes, we do this. Jules said always. But we've never really thought of that as us being a content creator where we can do what? Oh, y'all gonna get me fired up here. Well, we can do what? Well, we can what? Go back. Monetize. You see, when we're posting at that restaurant, that's a great opportunity for us to tag that restaurant, number one. Think about if you tag it and all of a sudden you get some heat. Do you know you could go to that restaurant and say, listen, I tagged you, brought you some great traffic. Maybe you want to think about a discount next time I come in here. Maybe you want to think about a free meal next time I come in here. You see, that content creation, we've been doing it forever. When we take our kid and all of a sudden they first learn how to ride their bike. What bike were they riding? You see? See, we're advertising that bike. So here's what you got to think about. Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, right? LinkedIn. They are all utilizing and leveraging us for us to put what on their platforms? Why do they want us on their platform? Why is it so critically important for Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all of them to get us on their platforms? Because they want us to post what? Our pictures, our videos, our messages, which are all what, fam? It's all content. Most people have just never thought of it that way, but never again because of Clapper. Y'all ought to put Clapper in all caps over in the chat because Clapper has said relentlessly for the past 2.5, going on 3 years now, July 2020, Clapper said, you know what? You are a content creator. You are a content creator. You want to know why? Because you're posting information. What's the definition of content? You're posting information, you're posting images, you're posting videos and more that are included as part of what? Something. Define something. Anything and everything. That's the definition of content. Everything that is contained within something. What's something? Everything. So when you post from now on, never ever think of yourself as not a content creator again. Always think of yourself from now on. I'm a content creator. I'm posting this picture of this restaurant I went to, this amusement park I went to, this video, how I'm feeling today. Listen, what I love about Clapper is you can get on, this is how I'm feeling, man. This is what I'm going through. This is what's happened. Listen, you went through a divorce, get on, talk about it. One of the best ways. That's content, right? You celebrated, you just got married, talk about it. You don't give it content. Why? Because there's people all over this world, X amount of them will go, you know what? I can relate to that. I can relate to that. So content creator, content. You are a content creator. So put that in the chat if you're live. Put it in caps. Say, I am a content creator. I want to turn you up today. I want to get you to break through. I want to help you start making money today. You can make some money today. Ain't no guarantees of anything, but you can. If you pay attention to this training, you go apply this training, you can literally make some money with your content today. That's how powerful this is. But you cannot underestimate small beginnings. That's what's wrong with most people. I'm going over in the chat because y'all gonna get me double fired up. Woo! Look at that. I am a content creator. Look, I'm a content creator, a host, a personality. Content is what? It's everywhere. The question is, if you're gonna post, Joy Costa, this is the big, I love this. Yolanda, if y'all gonna post, if you had the option to post and get paid or post and not get paid, pick one. Pick one. You see what I'm saying? Like most people are posting, not realizing they can get paid. And that's why Clapper is so important. because Clapper says you are a content creator and now it's time to monetize. But I'm still dialing y'all in. I'm still dialing you in. This training already is off the hook. Don't y'all see it? This training right now is already off the hook because you're becoming aware. You see, awareness is above the subconscious mind. More on that in another training. See, the subconscious mind, once you master, you become a mastermind. But then once you master understanding awareness, you can now master your entire destiny. So we're going to talk about content focus, okay? There was a group of high level content influencer creators. 2,000 of them were screen interviewed and asked these questions. 2,000. All right. So it was 2,000 Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. Some of these big dogs out there right now, right? And they were asked, measure your success from a percentage standpoint when it comes to how do you gauge success on Instagram? Is it the money you're making? Is it your followers? Or is it your engagement? Give us the percentage of both of all, I should say, of all of those. So on Instagram, these 2,000 influencers said 34.1% they measured their success on money, 8.4% they measured from followers. Look at the big number. 57.5% they said their success came from engagement. Let's go over to TikTok. 29.5% said they measured their success from money. 15.4% said they measure it from followers. 55% say what, fam? Put it in the chat. Engagement. Let's go to YouTube. YouTube says they measure the YouTube influencers, 2,000. So they measure their success based on the money they're earning, 40.7%. Their subscribers, quote, followers, 7.4%. Engagement, family, 51.9%. So what is the big factor with the big time influencers on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube? Let's go to Facebook. They measure success as far as money coming to them. 33% of their success, they measured it from the money. Look what they said. All 2,000 on Facebook said 66.7% based on engagement. None of them said that their success came from the amount of followers they had. It came from the engagement primarily. Let's go over to Twitter. Isn't that pretty unique? Twitter influencers said they don't gauge their success for money at all. Zero. But they do have more emphasis on the followers on Twitter, 33.3%. But what are they off the hook about with the influencers on Twitter? 66.7% said engagement. So family, y'all tell me, because hardly anybody's thought about what I'm talking about here, but it's built into Clapper, by the way. But there's not too many trainings you're going to get where they make you stop and think and become what? Aware, above the subconscious. Not many. You see, what's the key here? Engagement. Engagement. I'm looking at the chat. Engagement is the key. I love it. Mr. E got it. All caps. Yep. Heather says it's the engagement. It's the engagement. Jules said it's the engagement. Yolanda said it's the engagement. See, so many of us at one time or another in our social media career said, man, if I can get some more followers, I need some more followers. Not even really caring about the money and let alone the engagement. But that's going to change from here on out. This is called the Clapper. What is it called? Breakthrough Summit. We're here focusing on Clapper, but we're not here just to focus on Clapper without the second word. We got to get a breakthrough. And then we got to do what? Summit. What does that mean? Get to the top. Put that in the chat. Say, I got to get to the top. When I ask y'all, now this is what's unique. This is what's unique about the training. Because see, we got some of the cool people sitting on here, and you're not engaging. So when I said put it in the chat, you said back going, I'm too damn cool to put it in the chat. Well, see, success is watching you because this is a practice for engagement. So when you're doing your videos, you're going to want people to engage with you. But if you don't make deposits, you can forget your withdrawals. And so the way to go out there and make influence in this world and what we're doing here on Clapper is we're going to turn up to the maximum with engagement. Come on, fam, right? So now I want to help you understand how this turns into money. I'm educating, and then I'm going to train specifically on Clapper. But how many of y'all appreciate the education? Put that in a live chat if you're here on live. And if you're watching this, send me a DM. Send me a message if you watch the recording of this, and please make sure that we respond to people when they're DMing. I try to do my best, and I'm learning everything I can learn about Clapper, but do your best, right? But engage in the chat is engagement. I love it. Roberto said, I'm appreciating it. How many of y'all appreciating this so far? I'm going to go back. 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 We need to get everybody over in the chat to just say, hey, I appreciate getting this type of information. I appreciate yourself. Say, I'm thankful that I'm taking the time to be here to get trained so I can be thinking right. That's why that book is called Think and Grow Rich. All right. Thank y'all, man. Joe. Thank you, Mary Kim. Thank you, Jules. Tyler in the building. Sylvia. Lee. Esther. Unique. Heather. Khadijah. Masada. Trisha. Denise. Tyler. Roberto. Sandra. Woo! Man. All right. So now we're talking about getting to the money. So like if we went and we looked at the engagement is the key factor, now we want to look at how long should it take me to make some money? But can I decrease how long it would take me to make some money being a content creator if I turned up my engagement? This is big. If you just turn up your engagement. Y'all follow me? I love this, man. People ask me all kind of great questions. Stick with me. Stick with me. Earning power. This is from Neo Reach. And they were interviewing a gang of big time influencers out there and people that were consistent over the years on social media. They just interviewed so many thousands of people. And then they found, look at these percentages. Content creators earning power chart. So this is a content creator earning power chart. So look at this right here. Number of respondents, okay? So under 1,000, 52.94% earned under 1,000 within their first year. Between 1,000 and 10,000, 26, that's a good number, y'all. That really caught my attention, where in less than a year, you got around over 25% of the people that were consistently being content creators were earning between 1,000 to 10,000. Well, look, this is still impressive numbers to me. 10.29% were earning between 10 to 25,000. That's impressive numbers. And believe it or not, I'm still impressed with this next number at 2.94%, almost 3%. Earning between 25 to 50,000, 50,000 to 100. Now notice this. There's something significant for those of you that are numbers people. Y'all know what's happening here. Because between 50 to 100,000, you know what? 1.47%. Well, all of a sudden from 100 to 500,000, it was almost 6%. And then nobody earned over 500,000 or a million in this survey here. But what stuck out to me was the 100 to 500,000 was like triple of 50 to 100,000. I know why that is. It's because most people quit before they really break through. Most people that are making 25 to 50, what I'm thinking is they're going, this is decent money, but this ain't the bomb money. And let me go find something else to do. While some people stuck there, they said, man, if I can do this, if I turn this up, I'm gonna have a big jump right here. But look what happens in years 1 to 2. Those numbers start to shift. You see, under 1,000, now it goes from 52% to 34%. 1,000, 10,000, 36%. And then you notice here, getting up between 50 to 100,000, you know what? If they stuck around, look at that number, right? Look at that difference here. You see, 50 to 100,000 over here was 1.4%. And then it went to 4.5%. But look at that 100 to 500,000. Some people still didn't stick with it. They gave up. It's weird. But at least some people cracked the million mark. But look at years 2 and 3. I'm really starting to get good data in years 2 and 3. Why am I showing y'all this? I want you thinking short term or long term. I want you thinking long term. Put that in the chat. I have to think long term. Because look at years 2 to 3. If I'm doing content and I'm focused on earning money with my content, not just doing content. Everybody here was focused on at least earning some money, monetizing their content. Notice how that number's dropping under 1,000. You see, the people that stuck with it, they went up over 1,000 years 2 and 3. That number is just dropping by half from less than a year to 23.13% right here. You notice that? But then notice you start getting some people cracking the 500,000 to a million mark. And then notice this 50 to 100,000. See, most people can make a great living in that 50 to 100,000 range. Like if you didn't have any boss, you made your own schedule, you did your own thing, you owned your time. What I like this year 2 and 3 on this survey is that around 12% were right in there. But you see, and I really like the 20 to 50,000 because people are really supplementing. And what I see here is one of the parents is coming back home rather than having both parents in the workplace. Now we got some people here that they're doing content creation. One parent's home. I bet the kids begin to act better. All these things start to take into effect with these numbers. Years 3 and 4. Oh man. Now look at these numbers. You see, look all of a sudden my 500 to a million number, it like almost went 5 times. You see, I got almost 4% who stuck with it and built and literally content created consistently with intention. Look at here in years 3 and 4, around 4% of these people were earning between 500,000 to a million, and almost 2% were over a million. But I love this in here, this 25, this 50,000 range. You notice? And it's like really spread out because some people, you'll notice the numbers start to back up a little bit here on the lower range because of it's all about the focus and the intention. So how many of y'all appreciate seeing this chart? I want to look over in the chat. How many of y'all appreciate seeing this chat? I mean, I want you, who loves looking at these numbers? Y'all do? Are these numbers, what are the numbers doing? I love it. Tricia says it's inspiring. What are looking at these numbers doing for you, Heather, Cynthia, Mr. E? What is looking at this chart doing for y'all the most in the chat? That's what you should be asking yourself if you're watching the recording. Like, what are these numbers doing? See, to me, it's making it real. It's giving me something I can kind of target and focus on. I appreciate you, Khadija. I love all the comments coming back. Now, watch this next slide. Y'all see this next slide? Earning power over 4 years. You see, let me back it up. I want you to pay attention down here from 25,000 on. So we're at 14,6,731. All right. 14,6,731. 14,6,731. 14,6,731. All right, now watch this. So that number there goes to 14. Look at how this number jumped here. 50 to 100,000. That thing jumps. I'm going to go back again. 50 to 100,000. Look right here. 6.86% to 50 to 100,000 range. Watch. It jumps to 18. It triples. So that number triples 4 years and more of people being consistent with content creator earning on this content creator earning chart from the same source. Now look at that 100 to 500,000, 11.9%. Let's go back. See, that went from 7.84%. It jumped up to over 11%. You know, these are people that they doing their own thing up in here. This is I'm doing my own thing numbers. But then look over here at the 500,000 up, 2.4%, 2.4%, right? So that it kind of levels out, it kind of hangs in there. So what it's saying is, if you look at past 4 years, I always tell people, look at 5 years from now, you're going to be doing stuff anyway. You're going to be trying to make money anyway. If you don't figure out how to start making residual income, leveraging your time, effort, and energy, you're going to end up hustling, scraping, and scratching. Anyway, so take your hustling, scraping, and scratching and get it focused on something that can bring your ass home and let you be with your family and work and see your kids. I'm here for the kids. I'm here for the families. I don't want to see no unnecessary divorces. I don't want to see no unnecessary broken houses where kids are going out. And we can solve it if we get focused being a content creator. How many of y'all believe that? How many of y'all believe we can focus? We can solve the issue being a content creator who focuses long term. Now, I'm telling y'all better listen to me. What Clapper is doing, these numbers are out on all those other platforms. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, that's out there. None of those other programs are doing what they're doing here in Clapper. None of them. They're all focused on advertising. That's why people, you see them get kicked off those programs so easy, because they're always trying to please McDonald's and Pepsi and Coca-Cola and Hollywood. What Clapper said is, we're going to do no ads. We're going to put the power with the people. The power with the people to grow your community, but you got to what? Go back. Hold on. You got to what? You got to engage. You got to engage. Because what happens? Engagement plus time equals what? Success. Engagement plus time equals success. Engagement plus time equals success. You see? I got to engage and I got to give it some time. Put it in the chat. Y'all about ready to run out of here. I love this training. We worked our ass off to bring this training to you to get you focused. You got to be focused. Engagement plus time. ETS. I love that, Martin. I love that, Unique. I love that, Giovanni. ETS is in the building. We need to be saying that everywhere, y'all. Hashtag ETS. Woo, I'm going to write it down. We need a hashtag ETS. And y'all make sure y'all hashtag XP Mentor is bringing y'all this training. You got to show some love. I'm not charging you a dime for this training, but I'm charging you a commitment to go make your life better and stay home. Are you with me? Engagement plus time equals success. So welcome. Woo-hoo! We are here now. Put your seatbelts on. We're getting ready to dive into Clapper. Is the stage set? Ladies and gentlemen, is the stage set to be able to blow up Clapper? Now I got an understanding. Now I get why I, as an entrepreneur, I'm on social media. Now I get it. I see why I'm on social media. Oh, I got to be intentional about it though. Oh, I understand that I've got to engage. I understand I got to give it some time. Oh, yeah. Now, if I engage and I give it some time and I do it here while I'm being welcomed to Clapper. Some of y'all been around with Clapper for a long time. You're not really maximizing the moment. But now we're going to work together to maximize the moment. We're going to understand what is Clapper, you see. What is Clapper? Clapper is a platform focused on promoting real lives of adults. We're going to say 18 plus. I think it's officially 17 plus, but I done heard too many people, even Clapper on one of their blogs at 18 plus. I was cracking up. I said, Martin said something out to him. Real lives of adults 18 plus to freely express themselves, create content, and join like-minded individuals. Clapper has a community. Clapper has community as its core value. Put that in the chat. What's the core value? Y'all gonna take that word for granted. Community. You see, we come together in what? Unity. Come in unity, community. We come together in unity. That's why I don't allow no negativity around me or anybody comes in our environment. And you always got your haters out there. So no, we just get rid of the haters because they're going to mess with the community. We got to stay in unity. It's our core value with Clapper. The only way to be successful is by creating unique content, having your damn green screen fall down, right? That's unique. I'm going to put that shit up and y'all going to be cracking up, right? And building a community based on real connections and interactions. So the key here with Clapper is to be seen, not to be heard. I'm telling you, I'm quoting Clapper here. Be heard, be seen, be valued. That's their mantra. That's the mantra with Clapper. Everyone's story is unique. The Clapper experience means we want to see and hear and value your story. I love that. Your real, raw, unfiltered journey. Clapper app focuses on its community where creators can foster real relationships and connect with a network of supporters who will ultimately become their Clapper fam. Clapper app has an 18 plus audience policy. I think I quoted it directly from Clapper, Martin. No kids, just mature adults interacting and living their normal lives. No filters, no ads, no bullish. No bullish up in here. Just real and candid lives. We want to get to know you, Clapper saying. I want to get to know you, Jay is saying. XP Mentor saying, we want to get to know you. I love it. So Clapper, what's so unique is they have a vested interest in content creators. Clapper does not run ads. So the only way the company Clapper gets paid is when its content creators gets paid. Now everybody put in the chat, who's the content creator? I am. Put it in there. I love it. You see this? I'm the content creator. That's what you got to say to yourself. So what Clapper is saying, man, I love y'all participating. You watch the energy of this. The more participation, I've been doing this, guys, for 27 years in entrepreneurship, and since like 2007 dealing with chats. And I'm telling you, the people that are most active, invested in chats and communicating and supporting and creating energy, they always do the best. Just watch. Watch 6 months from now. All the people in the chat. All right. So Clapper has an equal opportunity algorithm. See, some of y'all knew, y'all haven't really got this information or you skipped over it, but because we're doing this training, you will focus on it. You'll go, okay, I get this. Let's slow it down. Clapper uses an equal opportunity algorithm. This means that every video that shows up on the For You page, I'll explain what that is in a second, has equal opportunity to go viral. So if you have 5 followers, you have the same chance to go viral as a creator with 50,000 followers. See, everybody has a chance. To get your video on the For You page, you got to make sure, this is the key, and they're serious about it. They got artificial intelligence, I'm told, that's watching this. No watermarks, has a good recording or playback quality, and follows the community guidelines. And then you got a good chance of getting on the For You page sometime or another and having you a hero video take off. And then you can pin that video and go, look, got one that took off. And then once you get another one, pin it. So make your goal to get you 3 For You page videos that take off. So try to say, put in my head, say, just say, I'm gonna do it within the next 6 months. I want 3 videos within the next 6 months. It can happen soon, it can happen later, but make yourself a goal of making the realest content that follows these guidelines, no watermarks, good recording and playback, and follows the community guidelines. All right. Now, the power of giving. We want to talk about psychological reactance. Some of y'all heard me mention this the other day on a live with Martin, but I wanted to make it a focus here on this training because I know this is recorded, can help go to the next level. Psychological reactance. All of y'all should really embrace this because this is a reaction against perceived constraints or limitations. See, and that could be your own. You could have your own perceived constraints and limitations. Other people could be perceiving you with constraints and limitations. But here's what happens. By you giving, you assert your autonomy, your uniqueness, and freedom to choose how you will engage with and impact the world around you. Do you know when you give, it sets into flow, psychological reactance. When you give, you then got power. The givers are the ones that's making this world stay in existence. But now we're going to learn how to monetize that on the Clapper app. You can't outgive 1 million people that love you. You can't outgive 100,000 people that really support and love you. You see? Because you might be thinking, man, I'm going to give, it's my goal. It's my goal. I'm making a goal here, record it. My goal in the next 3 years, this is my goal, is to give away at least $1 million on the Clapper app. That's my goal. Whether I hit it, I don't know, but that's my goal. And I want to do a video on it. I want to be able to celebrate it. I want to throw a party to give $1 million to support individuals and communities on the Clapper app. That's my goal. What's your goal? What is your 3-year goal? Put it in the chat. To give, to support other people. Because let me ask you a question. If I had given $1 million, how much would I have had to make? Let's just say I designated 10, 20, 30, say 20% of my earnings from Clapper. Say I designated 20% of my earnings from Clapper, and my goal was to give $1 million. That means I would have had to make $5 million. You understand what I'm saying? Because you can't really outgive a ton of your great supporters. So I can't wait to go over the chat. Woo! Giovanni said, my goal is to help another 1,000 creators to make a minimum of 6 figures purely from their content on Clapper. Look at this. Tyler said to be able to help veterans with their mental health issues, that don't come from money, right? Joy Costa said $5 million to feed millions of children, orphans, continue my grandfather's legacy. Look how's that make you feel? Put down what in the next 3 years. Guys, I'm talking about financial support, right? This is very specific on Clapper. I know what you want to help. How much money do you want to give? Because then that's going to put into play the psychological reactance and expectation of the energy coming back to you. You see? So what do you want to give, like in the next 3 years? I was specific. Don't say thousands, it's too general. Get very specific. Be very specific. Trisha said, my goal is to give $100,000 to inner city girls. No, on this app, family. How much do you want to give? I'm going to say it again. Y'all in the training, by the way. You got to pay attention to the training. On this application for other content creators, my goal, I said, is to give at least $1 million to content creators on this app within the next 3 years. We know if I do that and I say I'm going to designate, I'm just talking hypothetical, I'm going to get this dialed in with the team. If my goal is to give at least 20% of what I earn from the Clapper community, that means I would have made 5 million. See, all the stuff we're talking about, helping this, helping that. Okay, with that other 4 million, I can do all the stuff I want to do. Y'all understand that? So if I gave 100,000, you see, and my goal was to give at least 20%, that means I'm going to make 500,000 for the next 3 years. I'm getting y'all to think right. I would like to give the 7,000 other content creators, be specific, talk the dollar amount, Michelle, right? I would like to give $1 million too. Sandra said, yeah, think about if you got that intentional. 12,000 a year I want to give back to my Clapper fam that will help push me with, look at that, when I had nothing else to give. This is, y'all got to really understand how powerful this part of the training is, right? Cynthia says $10,000. Lisa says $10,000. Malcolm says 25% of all made to directly back up to up and coming creators. Y'all know how much money Malcolm makes on here? But he's putting that out there publicly going, I want to get 25%. That means if he makes 100 grand, Malcolm is telling y'all he wants 25,000 to go back to up and coming creators. Who's an up and coming creator? Y'all should be going, me, the new people. Y'all should let Malcolm see y'all in the chat. If I was y'all, I'd be like, Malcolm just said he wants to help up and coming creators. I want him to see my name in the chat. I'm up and coming. Tammy said, me, that's right. I like that. Look at him, Malcolm. Look at him, Malcolm. You see that? Now look how we're creating a group dynamic. Why weren't you on this live training if you're watching the recording? Because look what's happening in here. We're creating a group dynamic. Yesenia said, I'm up and coming. Michelle, Sylvia, Julian, right? Barton, Janice, Malcolm, you like that? See, what I'm doing is training, but I'm not just training to get information. I'm training you in action. I'm giving you your autonomy and freedom back by teaching you how to think. You got to give, do something, get you $5, get you some coins. Nobody come off this training without immediately, when this training is done, going to get some coins. Go buy some coins, right? I got another $100 worth before I got on here just so I have the right energy. I got another 99, whatever that price is, just to get some, I want to come on here. I want to train with the right energy. I was running behind. I was busy. I said, there's no way I'm going to train without giving first. You're going to see my account in a second. You're going to see how many coins I got in my account. I'm going to show you. Come on. Y'all like this training? So to get started, now for all of y'all that's been around for a while, this is going to be review. But I want to teach all of y'all that's been around for a while. I've been doing this for 27 years. I've been a master trainer for damn near 25. Globally done seminars in 20 countries. No telling how many people I've trained globally. The big money is in the basics. All right, everybody that's been around on Clapper for a while, just make a note. So the big money is in the basics. If I want to blow up to a crazy amount level, crazy. Y'all want to blow some of these TikTok guys out of the water? Get back to the basics over here on Clapper. We'll tear people's asses up everywhere when we get back to the basics. So help thousands of people understand how to get started. Because what happens a lot of times we get going, we start having influence, followers, making money, and then we forgot how we got there. So I want to teach how you get there. For all the new people, do y'all want to learn how you get there? This is going to be solid, foundational, how to go build Clapper training. Now, we will do a summit too. Will be more advanced. Today is about the basics, me training it, getting it recorded, putting it on an evergreen environment that you can have access to if you like. And then we go to a higher level. So number one, you got to click on the Clapper app icon on your phone, right? To get started. Now, if you haven't downloaded the app, you can download it. I gave you my link. And every one of you got a VIP link, clapper.vip/J Noland. So if you happen to get on this training and you have not yet got Clapper downloaded, whoever invited you, watch how I'm gonna cover y'all. Don't click on my link if somebody invited you here and you didn't come through me. But if you received an email invite, because we hit a lot of databases today, if you received an email invite from me and you're watching this live or the recorded, then click on clapper.vip/J Noland. That's going to connect you with me in a special way, by the way. And that'll connect you with the person that invited you in a special way. And don't try to jump to me over them, because scales of balance will mess you up with that. So you want to always do things the right way so you don't have it in the back of my mind. Am I not winning because I did that shady crap back in the day? Always be honorable, always. But if you don't have it downloaded, go to clapper.vip/J Noland or to the person that invited you to this training, okay? Now, look what I did. Hold on, make sure you understand this. Once you click on the app and you get in, boom, you're gonna come to, it's gonna look like this every time. But not with this picture. Because that picture is from someone that just got on the For You page. The faster track girl, whoever she is, I never met her, she just got some big time exposure from me. I'm gonna reach out to her, by the way, and say, hey, I just featured you today. You notice she's kind of new because she's only got around 12 likes right here. So that shows all of y'all, you can get on this For You page. Now, I guarantee you, by the end of the day, this numbers are going to be blown up for her because she got on the For You page. All right. So that little button down there in the left-hand corner, there you go. Whenever you click on it or you first come on, that'll take you here and you can just kind of swipe up and go through multiple people's videos. And that's what a lot of people do. When they're kind of bored, they'll sit around and just kind of flick around. But every time somebody's flicking, that's a view of your video. That's why you see some people's videos just blow up, because everybody comes on the app. They're just, all the people that are sitting around just flicking. And how many active people a day are there on Clapper now? 400,000 at the time of this recording. So that means 400,000 are logging on and at least seeing this screen at some time or another. Now imagine if your video is the first video on the screen. And there's 400,000 people that log on today. That means you'd have 400,000 views. That's how powerful this is. Y'all getting this? I'm loving the chat, by the way. Woo! I like it. I like it. I like it. I'm breaking it down. All right. So now I'm going to take you through the app. How many of y'all want me to take you through the app and make sure you are covering every single thing that you need to know significant on the app? Put in the chat if you want me to take you through step by step, showing you all the key focuses that you need to focus on the app, the way I do, the way I'm literally, y'all gonna watch me just build up tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands and then millions of followers. You're gonna watch me do it. That's my goal, because I'm paying attention. All right, watch. All right, everybody say yes, 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 yes. All right. Kiara said, I just followed you, Jay. However, I download the app from you. Yeah, that's good. Since I already suggested you or followed you, you did it. You're all right. Since you follow me, Kiara, you good. As long as you hit follow me, you're good. And follow the people that you feel really connected to. All right. Now, you'll notice that if you click that next button at the bottom of your phone, everybody is the same. So I'm highlighting, if you click that little magnifying glass, it's going to bring you to a page that looks like this. Now, this at the top, where you see it says 30% bonus, you can slide that from right to left. You can just scroll. And this is all the promotions that's going on in Clapper. Also, you'll see some of the most hopping powerful hashtags. So you'll scroll down. To be able to see all the hashtags. You'll see the live shops that are going on. Why should you go live with your shop? Good chance they'll put you right here in this page where people that are looking for something to do or looking for lives, they'll come here and see you. You got that? So that's important. You can search up here for certain people. You want to look for, Jay Noland, Jaynoland, no spaces. Jaynoland, no spaces. You'll find me if you type it in that search bar, along with anybody else you're looking for on the app. You got that? So that's the Clapper homepage info. This is your post page. So when I clicked that, while we were setting this training up, I just did this live, y'all. I think I did that last night or this morning. I remember when. All right. Yeah, look at that. 8:54 this morning I did that. Or 8:54 last night, one of the two. When you click that little button right there, that little plus sign, that's your post page. It's going to take you to your post page. So once you click it, it's going to take you to this page. You'll notice the picture will still be up, just like from before. And now you got 3 options to choose from. So now you went to this page and you can choose to do a radio room. You can choose to do a video. You can choose to do a live. How many of y'all would like for me to explain to y'all each one of these buttons? Put it in the chat. If you would like for me to show you each one of these buttons, how it works, how you can do it, how you can master it, and how you can look at me and go, Jay, that wasn't that hard. I can do this. Put in the chat if you'd like for me to share that with you. I'm gonna go check the chat. If you're on this recording, you know what's up. Hang tight while I'm checking the chat. All right. Is this helping y'all? Okay. All right, Greg, is this good stuff, Greg? Okay. So now if you click radio, okay, bam, you're gonna go there. So I'm gonna go back. If I click this radio button right here, it's gonna take me to my radio room, and this is audio only. This is not video. So anytime you want, you can start your own radio room. You don't need anybody's permission. And what you'll do is what I put, you type your title here. If you want to just talk about the bird, you saw 2 cardinals outside flying around. Who loves cardinals? You can put that here. If you want to talk about ChatGPT, you can put that there. If you want to talk about artificial intelligence, put that there. If you want to say, I want to meet with other content creators who have similar interests like me. I love golfing. All right, golfer's dream. Whatever you want to do, just click it right there. You hit that start button, it's going to start your radio. Then you can choose to bring people up on the stage with you, or you can choose to let them just listen to you if you want. You can do your own deal. You can say, I'm going to do a seminar, audio only, inside the radio room. All right? Now, if you click this button, we'll go back. I meant to put that there. Hold on one second. Let me go back and go back and go back. All right. Now, if you click this button, I should have added another page here with the T. If you click video, that little video button here, watch what's going to happen. It's going to give you 2 options. It's going to say you can record or you can upload. If you hit that little orange button, so if you hit that orange button right there on your phone, you can record just like that on your phone if you hit the orange button. If you hit upload, a pre-recorded video that you got on your phone, you can upload it by hitting that button. Got it? So we go back. Let me go back. I should do one of these for each one. All right. So I covered radio. I covered video. If you click that, again, I'm going to say it one more time. If you click that, you're going to be brought to record or upload. Now, if I click live, if I click the live button, it's going to take me here. So now I can go live from here. Now, notice I got an arrow pointing to this shop live button. I suggest you have that on always, except if you're going to do a PK battle, that you don't do that. So if you're doing a PK battle, you don't want this live. But for every other reason, I'm telling all of y'all, make sure you click this button, because at any moment you might want to bring your shop up. Now I click mine every time, and there's some lives I do. I don't bring up anything in my shop, but I also have the option to do it at any time. Y'all got that? So I can do my live. I can do it with the video pointing to me. If I click this little flip button upside, let's say I wanted to show people some elephants at the zoo or something, I can flip my camera around and show them that. If I want to kind of touch up my face and that kind of stuff, I can click this little beauty thing. Some of y'all like to kind of touch up yourself on the video. Well, click that. Did you know you had that available there? No. Now you know. All right. Next. Now, if I click this button here, right, when I come on to the Clapper app, I got these options. I got this home. I got this search. I've got this upload and go. This is my page where I can either do what? I can do a radio. I can go live, right? What else can I do? I got radio. I can go live, and I can upload my shorts. Okay. So I upload my shorts from there as well. Got it? Now, if I click this little button here, it looks like the little talk button. That's my DM page. So that's where people are sending me messages. See, look, got people sending me messages in there. I go Turtle sending me messages in here. Different people are sending me messages here. It also shows me what's going on with my group and that direct message too, because I have a group here, so I can click to go straight into my group. Got that? All right. Now, your profile page. Now we're getting to very critical time. Let me check my chat. How we doing? How we doing in the chat? I like that. Joyce likes this. All right, so now we'll discuss PK battle on another. That's going to be the next training. That's going to be a little bit more advanced. All right, so the difference between the video button and the live button is that the video won't post until it's done recording. Correct. So if I record myself on a video, that's going to post on my video page. You see this down here? That's my video page on my profile screen. If I go live, the live's not going to post on my profile page. It's going to be live for then. It will not record, and that live will be over. Got it. All right. Now I'm on your profile page. 1 second. I'm checking my chat. I don't know what you're talking about, Martin, with the YouTube stuff. I don't know. Send me a direct message if it's important. I don't know if you're having a conversation with someone or not. So send me a message if it's important on my phone. Got it? All right. So, no, I ain't got the coins yet, said. All right. So now I'm on my profile page. Everybody pay attention, because we're all going to dial our profile pages in today. Today, everybody's going to dial in their profile pages. When you're done with this training, everybody go get your profile page set up right. So now I'm on my profile page, and now you will be on your profile page. Maybe yours looks something like this. Maybe it doesn't. All right. So I'm going to go through it on this profile page. I'm going to show you what happens if you click edit profile. All right. So if you click edit profile, that little button there, all of you got this here. All of you got edit profile. If you click it, it's going to come up and look something like that. Make sure you got a picture of yourself in here. Listen, I'm going to tell you how to break through on Clapper. Those of you that are afraid to show your face, that means you're not authentic. So this is an authentic app. And if you want to get a ton of traction, at least show a cartoon-like picture of your face. Show an AI version of your face. I suggest you show your face. You can put all the other stuff up there if you want. I don't think you're going to have as much explosion. For the masses, there's some people, they got a unique little niche and they'll blow up. But for most people, nobody's going to really trust you if you don't have your picture. All right, you got your name, your username. All right, you can only change that username, I think, once, like every in a 60-day period. So don't mess with this. Plus, it's going to go out to the world when you're sharing your link. So you put your name here, you change it as much as you want. Username. Now that's telling me, y'all see this link right here? This is clapperApp.com/J Noland. I never share that link, ever, as of now, because of the promotion going on. Some of y'all going, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean, Jay? I see it right there. Do not share that link between now and July 1st, 2023. If it's past July 1st, 2023, guess what? You want to share that link, go ahead, because the promotion will probably be over by then. And I'm gonna show you what link for you to share with other people. So I'm making it a training point to tell you, do not share this link that's under your profile page, because you will have lost money, okay? You can put your basic info. You can put your bio here. Now in your bio, it gives you only so many words, so you gotta be very succinct and direct. You notice what I put right away? I put my link tree that gives access to a lot of different stuff that people, if they're trying to find out how to get to my different companies and stuff, I put it right there right away. And then I put a little blurb. Also on this bio page, I didn't get this here on this screen, but you can put the certain hashtags in your profile that really identify who you are, and you'll see them back on my page. So you'll notice here, look right here. Look right here where I got my hand. You see where it says J Noland, subconscious thought, subconscious mind. You see, anytime somebody types those words in, see where it says XP Mentor right there? That I put that there from my bio. So over here in my bio, that's where you're able to put those hashtags that kind of describe who you are. You got it? You can also load up your other social media or any other external link you want to promote out. And they give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. I don't think they give you any more than 5. So if you want to use all your social media like I'm doing now, great. The reason I'm loading up all my social media is because I got my other links in my link bio. You got that? If I didn't have my link bio and I wanted to drive people to some of my other websites, I might not put up all my social media here. I might put something else. Now, when you load your social media up here, I want you to notice they're going to show up right here, right? So my bio is going to show up here. So my bio info will show up here. My social media website links are going to show up right across here where a person can just click on it. They click here, they go to my Twitter. They click here, they go to my TikTok. They click here, they go to my Instagram. They click here, they go to my YouTube. They click here, they'll go to my Facebook. Isn't that cool, y'all? This is a powerful little spot. That little 1.5 inch spot on your profile, that is a powerful place loaded with information that every one of you need to go set up right now. How many of y'all appreciate I'm doing this? How many of y'all appreciate I'm doing this right now? I'm gonna take a drink, get my throat. Do y'all appreciate this training, that me stopping and going, look, that's what you need to do. Yeah. Lisa, Dr. Sheila, Julie, Hooker 13, iPhone, Yesenia, Jacob, Unique, Sandra, Louie, Felicia, Sylvia. All right. Hey, it's still coming in. Sheila, Jules, Esther, Greg, Tyler. You see, this is the basics, but everybody really needs to know and understand the basics, because most people don't do the basics. You do the basics, you have yourself set up for a breakthrough. You got to at least put yourself in position. So the first part of the breakthrough that I'm covering now is putting yourself in position for the breakthrough. Y'all follow me? Next. What happens if you click this little hamburger sign up here in the top right-hand corner? That's your settings. So if you click that, it's going to bring you to a page that looks like this. So on this page, you can see how much income you're making. Guess what? Somebody asked me about Clapper coins. You can purchase Clapper coins here. You can set up your payment card. So whenever you want to buy Clapper coins, you got to register your card here. My purchase. So if you're buying stuff from other content creators, like I bought Dr. Jody Bear's book the other day, it showed up in here. You can manage your account, right? Update, different settings in your account, privacy and safety, push notification. You can decide what you want to receive. You can see how much cash info you have here. If you want to clear out your cash, you can clear it out. If you need to report a problem over to Clapper here. For you music creators, I got music. Most people don't know that. I've owned a music studio before, right? I do entertainment. I have a whole production company. I'm getting ready to add my music. I'm going to submit it to Clapper. I got different playlists, albums that I'm going to be submitting to Clapper. You can submit it here. You can get your community guidelines, terms of service, privacy policy. So you got a lot of information here. Let's dig in a little bit, right? All right, so you got a lot of information there on that page on your settings, kind of self-explanatory. Now, you have the option of setting up your own private group. So notice here, as I move that there, I can set up my private group. It'll show up right there, okay? Now, my private group, you'll notice I got people that are posting in here, right? So I got a lot of people. There's a lot of action going on in the XP Mentor social group. If you're not in the XP Mentor social group, go follow me and go request to come into that group. Just agree to the guidelines. I'll let you in the group. I typically do not approve anybody that does not have at least one video posted. I immediately go look and see if you got a video posted. If you don't, I'll let you sit there typically for a couple of days unless I personally know you. Like if I personally know you, I can probably pass you in. If I don't personally know you, I'm gonna let you sit there for a couple of days. If you don't post a video, I'm gonna delete you because I know you're just kind of hanging out. So I'll give you a couple of days and you're out. You got that? So get your people active. Now, as of right now, I was thinking about this before I got on here. As of right now, you can join this group free. More than likely, within the next week, this won't be free. So if you want to get inside the XP Mentor social group, you can come in there free now. Prefer you have a video. Now watch. Once I'm in the group, you notice, hold on. Once I'm inside my group, there are little 3 dots up here. If I click these 3 dots, that will take me to my group settings. When I go to my group settings, I can choose how I want to run this group. See, I manage requests. You can see I've got another 25 requests of people wanting to get in the group. I don't know them. They haven't posted a video. I'm going to give them a couple of days. If they don't post, I'm going to delete them out, right? This tells you about the group. It gives you a maximum of 5,000 people in the group. That's why I'm going to make this group special, because I know my group's going to grow way past 5,000. I know that. And so I'm going to put some more criteria here. In the beginning, you might not want to be as stringent with your criteria as I am, right? If you're working to make your move and become a professional content creator, not just everybody's a content creator, but today we're talking about breakthrough, becoming a professional at it, okay? So most people, they're not going to be as stringent. I'm very stringent on mine. Who can approve requests? Only me. I'm the only one that can do it. It says owner, but you can choose. I'm going to let other people do it that you trust. Up to you. What can be shared in the group, right? So I only let certain things be shared in the group. I don't want any links. I don't want any self-promotion. I don't want any of that other than when people are saying, I'm going live, I'm doing a radio room in Clapper. This is a very specific group. Look, and notice I got this: notify new followers to join. Make sure this is turned on. So when somebody follows you, it will give a pop-up that says, hey, would you like to join this group? And then group push notifications, I want this on. Every time I do something, I'll see an icon. Whenever I go to share it out, I'll see the XP Mentor social group I can hit that. And then as of right now, there's 200 plus people in here. They'll all get the notification. So imagine when there's 5,000 in there. They'll all get the notification. This is strong. The Clapper's done this. Now, what happens if I click the creator space? This is where we're going to get into some serious money. Who will, all right, put it in the chat if you want to learn about how to really turn up the money-making opportunities in Clapper. Are y'all enjoying this? Uh-huh. I love this. I love the feedback y'all giving. Giovanni's giving you advice. Say, look, take a page out of my book. If you have not set up your Clapper fam tiers, take a look at mine. I'm gonna show you mine here in a second, so you'll see how it works. Yes, post your first video, Joe. Absolutely. All right. Everybody want me to turn it up? Uh-huh. Jules says, turn it up, Jay. All right. All right, Martin says, let's go. Tip. Let's turn it up. Look at the action. Y'all, if y'all are on the recording, y'all are missing a big blessing not being in here live. Because this is unbelievable. Joy says, love this, so complete and in-depth. Yes. How y'all feeling about the training so far? What stood out to you the most so far? If you're in this training now, what stood out to you the most so far before I dig into creator space? Give me a little feedback about what's hit you the most. Just one thing that stood out to you the most. Just give me a little feedback because I want to know, am I doing a good enough job of conveying the information to you? I believe I am, but I want to get some feedback. Dr. Sheila says the detailed information, learn about how to set up my profile. You become a Clapper, a partner. Yeah, the big money opportunity, the basics, the stats. The Clapper didn't know about how to use it. People say I didn't know how to use it. Sylvia said I didn't know how to use it, but now I do. The bio info, the profile, how much you understand Clapper with only being here a month. Hooker 13 said how much, because when I come in, I die. I go grab it. The stats. The 2000, okay, the social platform. I love this. The clarification about what is a content creator, my shop, earning potential. Wait till I go in here now. All right, here we go. Unique said the takeover. I love it. Authenticity and monetization. All right, thank y'all. We now go into the creator space. You ready? When you click this button here, put your seatbelts on because now you're going to get to see the juice in here. You will get to see who your top gifters are. You will be able to monetize and manage your shop, your fam tiers. You'll know how to get verified, and you will get lit up with information in the Clapper Academy right here. Just by doing what? All I did was click creator space. And this is the power Clapper has put inside just by clicking creator space. Bam! If I go ahead and click on my top gifters, if I click top gifters, I'll see it. Bam! You see? Now it's going to give you 24 hours or the last 7 days. So within the last 7 days, I chose here so you can see more people. But look, PJ Tozy, my man, I don't even know PJ. But guess what? I'm going to get to know PJ. Why? He's gifted me 6,554 diamonds. Airbnb Superhost. This is in the past 7 days, y'all. Airbnb Superhost has gifted me 5,105. Big shout out, Aaron. I don't know her great. I'm getting to know her. I'm going to get to know her really good. Greg Skeen, who's in here. Look at Greg. He's in the top 3. 5,099. Look at Martin Pratt in the top 5. He's part of my team, but he's still coming in showing love. Number 4. And Crazy Turtle Lady in the last 7 days. Now, she gave me a Lambo last week. She would have been in here. But don't y'all think this is awesome to find out who's supporting you, right? Then you go send them messages. So I'm going to send these people messages, and if I haven't, I'm going to do it today. So like right here, look what I can do. I can click right here and say, man, I really appreciate. What can we do? Can we jump on a Zoom? Can we collaborate? Do y'all see the power of this right here? Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start doing something special for everybody in my top 5, maybe top 10. I see you, Dr. Kimberly and Delanice. Ooh, Delanice in the building, right? K. McKnight, Kadisha, 918 Trucker. Niece is in the building. I want to start doing something special for the people who get in that top 5. Y'all do the same thing, but be sure to what? Engage. You remember that part? All right. How many y'all appreciate this? I'm gonna look and see over here in the chat. See if y'all said, yeah, man. Look, Joey said this platform is look at it. He said this is a networking dream. You are right. So the diamonds, Louis, they equate to money, but depending on how much you give, your amount could be different. So that's another part. So Louis asked a great question, y'all. He says, well, how much are those diamonds worth? You say, let's just say, hypothetical, that there was $100 available in what somebody gave you. You won't get all that $100 if you're just getting going and you're not giving in the community. That's why I told y'all to tap into giving, because the more you give, the more of that money that's being given to you, the more you're able to get. That's how Clapper has built in this incredible, that they gamified it, number one, like those diamonds. Those diamonds are money, even though they're virtual diamonds. But then they've gamified it and going, look, if you want to be able to get more, you got to play the game. You got to support people more. Does everybody get that? So of the 100, if you could have got 100, but you haven't been really giving, well, you might only get 25 of it. And then you start to scale up the more you give. Now you will notice there's little numbers beside you, especially when you go on the lives, you'll see numbers beside people's names that's going up to 10. You'll see them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm like at 22, 23 now, but I've seen people come in that are like 37. They're getting more of that dollar because they're giving more. Y'all got that? I'm checking the chat. Oh yeah. I love this. Be a giver. Okay, now, what happens if I click my shop? If you click my shop, bam, you go in. Man, I didn't put the picture up of my shop. But this is how you manage your shop. So you can add an item. It takes you about 5 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes to put an item in here. I got to show y'all my stuff. 3 to 5 minutes to be able to show an item in here. Man, I didn't put that in there, but I think it's important enough. I need to show y'all my shop real quick, so y'all can see how powerful this is. So I go in here and I add the items, and then I list them, and then look, manage the orders. So I've had 12 orders in my shop already, and they're messing around. I got 12 orders already. I've shipped, and so I fulfilled all those orders. All right, and so then you get paid when you fulfill those orders. So let me go in the shop. Okay, actually, I got more sales. Some sales must have come in. Sales come in. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. I want y'all to see this. Hang in, hang in, hang in, hang in, hang in, hang in. All right, the city. Hey, this is how you do Clapper, man. I'm telling y'all, this is how you do it. You do it just the way I'm doing. You be real. You don't bull crap around. You be real, right? So now watch this. I'm gonna share. Tell me if y'all, now watch, my phone's grid come up. And y'all tell me if y'all see, do y'all see my phone? Martin, send me a text message. If you see my phone, Martin, send me a text message. Real quick. If you see my phone, because I can't see y'all in the chat now. So I'm depending on you, Martin. I'm depending on Martin. All right. So now you notice, you see where it said 12 sales? Well, I've actually got 4 more sales come in since I recorded that yesterday or this morning. And then that's your shop. You see, you go in and you set your products up. Y'all go over there and view my shop. Y'all can see it. And see when you put an item in this shop like that, you see, you go in here, you put your logo, you put your price, right? You put your description. See, now I got my description in there. I can put my full description in there, right? And then a person can buy right then if they want. That's simple. Y'all got that? But I thought it was important to show y'all my shop. Y'all can build your own shop out like that. So hopefully y'all appreciated that. So you got this cool shop. Now let me stop sharing. Let me come back. All right, did y'all see that? I want to make sure y'all saw that. Did y'all see it? Somebody tell me. Tell me if y'all saw what I did. Yeah, thank you, Nisa. All right, so I just shared my phone to go into my shop as if I was a customer like y'all can do. Y'all see that? I thought that was very important to show y'all in this training. Yeah, I go to make a shop. Yeah, go ahead. Shantae's getting it, right? Authenticity. I'm just coming right out showing y'all what's happening. Okay, so now, let me make sure I get my thing right. Let me get my thing right, 1 second. Y'all know this training is off the hook. All right, let me get it right. So you set your shop up. Y'all know everybody gonna put something in the shop. You got 72 hours. That's the training homework. 72 hours. I don't care if you sell your old skateboard. I don't care if you sell an old bike out of your garage. Everybody, you put my old ass bike up, right? Go put something in the shop so you'll be motivated to put something great in the shop. Some of y'all got courses. Some of y'all got programs. You got all kind of stuff. Go put something in the shop so that when you go live and you might feel it, somebody might want to support you by buying stuff you got, like right now. Go put something in the shop. Look at that. Joey laughing. Just go put something in the shop. Set up your shop. There's money to be made. All right. Now, what happens if I click my fam? This is for all of y'all to pay extreme attention, because you need to go set yours up, which means you got to get dialed in on this, because you got to provide this value here. Okay. So you don't want to set this up and be playing around. You want to set it up with great intention. I'm setting this up, mine, great value. Now, at the same time, I'm telling you, set yours up. If I were every one of you and you like the way I'm training and you think that, man, he's training right here, this good. What happens if you come into my world of training? That's what my fam does on Clapper Space. I'm going to bring them in, and I haven't even done everything I'm going to do. So what I'm going to show you, excuse me, I'm talking so much, been going 100 miles an hour. So what I'm going to show you, every one of you should at least do the minimum and join my Clapper fam. Every one of you. All right, now watch this. If I click that, hold on 1 second. If I click my Clapper fam, look what shows up. It's got bronze, gold, and I didn't put my diamond in there, right? My diamond are for the people that really want to go in and really build big time with me. They'll do diamond. But everyone here, you should at least get on the gold. I mean, on the bronze, because I take this book of mine and this incredible 365 quotes to make you better. I do audio trainings throughout this book that are 5 to 10 minutes long. And then if you're a $5 a month supporter, you get access to that. But then I'm going to I don't have everything in here I'm going to put in here. I just put in there the minimum I'm going to give you. But I thought of this morning, more stuff I'm going to put in there to give you more access to my training world. And just $5 a month. And you write that off on your taxes, by the way. So every one of you in here, when you come on live, if y'all like the training, we rolling together, you should be going, I'm going to support Jay and what he's doing. And then all of a sudden, we start supporting you when you bring your A game. Not when you bring your B, C, D game, but you got to bring your A game. You got to show you know what the hell you're doing. So get in at least bronze. So bronze is going to get you at least one of those trainings per week. Gold's going to get you 3 of those trainings per week, and is going to open you up to some other opportunities. Diamond is going to get you into 365 days. So every day there's a training release, It's going to get you 50% off my shop, all kind of crazy stuff, but at least $5, $10. So y'all set your fam tiers up. Manage your Clapper fam tiers right here. You can see right now there's 8 people in there. By the time we're done with today, that number should jump up by at least 3-fold. That should be 24, 25 minimum for the value that y'all know y'all getting here right now. And then I'll show you how to do it. Can you imagine if you were in my environment and then you're training, you're getting trained by me, and then you go, Jay, I'm one of your supporters. Can you help me with building out my Clapper fam? See, I'm going to watch that type of stuff. And then when I get time, I'm going to go grab certain people and go, yes. But the higher up you are in my support, the more support you can get. All right, now what happens if I click my verification? A lot of people go, well, how do I get verified on this app? You can't buy a verification on this app. It's a two-phase process. All right. So I've already done the first part, creator verification. All right. So I've already done that. You got to have at least 3,000 followers to get the game started. So you have at least 3,000 followers, and then you got to have something substantial that you're doing or you have done in this life. Like I played ex-professional baseball. I've also been a professional trainer, speaker globally for a long time. And then they asked you to submit documentation of that. So I had to submit, baseball cards, newspaper articles. I had to do all that stuff, but I also had to have 3,000 followers. Now, once you get to 30,000 followers, and then you can verify right here the guidelines, then you can request blue check verification. So we've got some of those here on this training today, right? So you got some in the training, in the chat that have already went through this part and that part. Y'all make sure y'all show them a bunch of respect. Y'all make sure if y'all see them, you pay them honor, because you can't just get that given to you here in Clapper. You got to earn it. That's why I'm very respectful, right? Of people that went through that, they put that time in. Remember, engagement and time. These people here on Clapper have done it. You got J-Dub, you got Mr. E, you got Malcolm, right? You got some beautiful people that are here right now that have done this. Love y'all, by the way. All right? This is crazy here. Most people have not even done this part. Y'all haven't clicked that tab since Clapper Academy. Well, when you want to dive in and get this thing dialed in, guess what? Click that here and then watch what happens. Bam! Now, there's no way I could get all those in here. But Clapper Academy is here to support all of its users and creators. Here you can find tutorials, tips, and topics that will help you develop your Clapper content. Our goal here is to make sure our creators are well-informed and have support they need. You got Clapper information for days. It'll take you a year or two to go through all this, I would think. It's just loaded with information. Make sure you're going in there and you're doing some studying. I suggest you spend 30 minutes a day inside the Clapper Academy, 30 minutes a day. So for the next 90 days, I like for everybody at least 5 days a week. Take your weekends and chill your brain out if you want to. 5 days a week, go in and spend 30 minutes, 15 minimum. If you're really pressed for time, 15 minimum, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to dedicate at least that time for the next 90 days. Y'all can join me. Y'all appreciate this? Yeah. I like what Tyler said. Even if it takes me 10 years for the blue check, I'd rather take that long than pay for it. Way to go, Tyler. I love that attitude. I love this. How many of y'all appreciate this training so far, right? Am I dialing this in? Are you glad you're here? Is it worth going and spending this time? Absolutely, I believe so. All right, now look, right here on your profile page, these 3 links right here. The first one is your videos. The second one is any comments you've made. So when you're commenting, it's keeping track of the comments you made. Look, I got 177 comments, and that's not enough. I got to turn up my comments, my likes. That's not enough. We got to turn this way up. So let's blow up this right here, especially this second and third one, because Clapper is keeping track of our engagement. I bet you hardly any of y'all knew this. Did y'all know this? Huh? Did y'all even know this? I love this. See, Sylvia didn't know. Are you sitting here, dude? No. Look where we're going. We're probably about 75% no. Now I know. No. There you go. Look at here. Love it. All right. Now look, y'all notice even here, I got a little money to sit here, but I've been cashing out too. I've been once you hit $100, you can cash out, and then it just keeps track. It'll just keep. So I've just been cashing out, making sure it works. It works. You cash out, that money's gonna hit your account. All right. So how do you monetize on Clapper? This training, we started a little bit late, so we're going a little bit late. And if you gotta go, you gotta go. I understand. We always estimate. And I got some special guests I want to be able to have to say hello. How do you monetize on Clapper? Well, you got these ways: live streams, radio, Clapper Shop, Clapper fam tiers, DM tipping. Let's go. Live streams. These are designed to do what? To make a more intimate connection with your community on Clapper. It's an opportunity to show your day-to-day life and who you are as a person. You can either have solo live streams, you can do dual live streams where you bring up another creator, or you can do PK battles where you have 5-minute rounds with 2 people and the creator with the most gifts wins. And I think that's going to really get big here on Clapper. I'm still studying that. I haven't went in hard on that. That'll probably be on the next summit that we do. All right. But live streams, I put that number 1. Go live. There's a reason I'm telling you go live. There's a lot more money attached to it right now. Gifts. Look, if you're doing live streams and you are the host of a live stream, creators can send you gifts with their Clapper coins to show their support. Those gifts transform into money that goes straight into your Clapper income that you can put straight into your PayPal or your bank account. Bam. All right. That's live streams, right? Wish list. So when you're doing live streams, make sure you always set up your wish list. Every time you start a live stream, you have a wish list in the top right-hand corner. You can set up a wish list with an amount and the kind of gifts that you want to receive. Encourage your audience to complete your wish list in every live stream. So when you're doing a live stream, say, hey, I would have really appreciated if you guys would help me make my wish list. Now, in the beginning, don't make that thing out like crazy. Make it very achievable. When I came on, I just put a little bit. Now I'm doing more live streams. It's more value to the community. I'm upping my game in my request. And then guess what? Most of the time, my audience is granting my request because I am, number 1, challenging myself to bring great content. Number 2, I'm challenging my audience. If you really believe in what I'm saying and you're enjoying this, then support. Don't you love that Clapper's that way? And why is Clapper that way? Because they have a vested interest in us making money. When people are gifting to us, they're making some money. So how much money do they want us to make? Clapper literally wants us to make gazillions of dollars because that's how they get paid. I don't know any other platform that's doing it like that. Try to set a realistic amount of gifts so that they are met by your supporters, and then congratulate. And then when people are gifting you, in the top right-hand corner, you'll see the number of people that are up there. Click on that number. You'll see the people that are in the room, and then you'll see who's gifting you and how much. And then shout them out. And then people that really want to really get in and get that recognition, they'll start giving you more. You'll make more money. You'll start breaking through more. All right. What else? Live stream bonus. Do y'all know that Clapper is over the top focused on you going live stream? They're willing to pay some money, right? Now listen, live stream bonus. When you go into your Clapper app and then you click the little magnifying glass here, it'll take you to this page where this thing is scrolling. Scroll to the one that shows you this one. All right, you'll see one that says 30%, but I really want you to scroll to this one first. This is important. I'm gonna tell you why. Watch. When you scroll to that, it's going to bring you to this page here, and it's going to say invite friends to earn what? $50,000 bonus. I'm excited about that. And I think it's ingenious for Clapper to put that kind of effort into this. Now, also, you will notice when you click here, you're going to get your VIP link. So you go there, you go click that little magnifying glass, you scroll till you get to this, and then look right there. It shows my VIP link. I can copy it right there. That's the link. You remember I talked about in your profile? I said, don't use that link. I said, use this link. This is the only link you want to pass out right now. And you want to put it everywhere. And everybody that's listening to me right now, if you would have had 10, 20, 30 of other people that had this link that might have just signed up a day or two ago, they would be motivated out their ass to go build this platform. So when I'm going to announce another Clapper Summit here in a few weeks, y'all gonna see it come out. Make sure you register and then get all of your people that you can, that's downloaded through their VIP link, yours. This is mine. Don't share mine, share yours. To as many people as possible. I share my link. Y'all can go follow me. Go over to Instagram. Go over there. Go over to YouTube, over to the XP Mentor YouTube. Go over there, right? Go over to Facebook, right? Go to Twitter. I'm blowing up on Twitter right now. Go over to Twitter. And guess what you're going to see? You're going to see me flexing my VIP link everywhere. And guess what? I've now got, I don't know, probably a couple hundred, I got to go check it, people that have clicked that link and download their app because I'm promoting it everywhere. Now, you're going to earn, I'm going to break this down. You're going to earn a 10% bonus for your new friends live earnings. And I'm going to give you the stats. So those people that click your VIP link, when you get them to come on Clapper and they go live and people are donating gifts to them, you're going to make a 10% bonus off of their live. They're doing the live. You get that bonus. Y'all catch that? So how many people do you want to go do this? You see, and you can earn up to 50 grand per each person that downloads that link that goes live. And you got it within the 12 months. I'll explain that. Now, those same people that clicked your link, you want to invite them when you go live. Because when you go live, those same people that clicked your link, when you go live, and those specific people donate to you, you get a 20% bonus on top of what they gave to you. So it can be a lot of people in there. And I've been getting these bonuses. So it can be a lot of people in there gifting to you. But when these certain people show up in here that had clicked your VIP link, when they come to your live and they give to you, you make 20%. So if they gave you $10 worth of gifts, you're going to get a $2 bonus. You understand? If they gave you $100, you're going to get a $20 bonus. And all these bonuses equal up. So you can earn up to 50 grand. Now watch this. Here goes the program. Add your referral link to your link tree. You can even, and I thought this was funny that Clapper did this. They said you can even make a TikTok video promoting your Clapper referral link. That is just like, y'all got to admit that's fun. All right. Tell your friends that Clapper has Streams of Love event that they can make up to 30% extra bonus now from their live stream. When your new friends join, guide them on how to what? Go live and send gifts. They will also get their referral link so they can share and earn too. So you notice that it says, show them. What am I doing to y'all right now? I'm showing you. Some of y'all are a part of my referral program. I want you to go live. You want to know why? We got a vested interest in each other. That's what you want. So here goes the bottom line rules for the program. Everybody clicks that link. You earn up to $50,000 per new friend you bring to Clapper. The referral bonus will be distributed for 12 months. So this is going to run all the way until June the 30th. So I think July 1st, June 30th. So as many people as you can get through that link. I plan on having at least 500 minimum. That's my goal. I want at least 500 just click that link. I'm going to push it, try to get more. At least 500, okay? Now, from the time they sign up, you got 12 months to get them to go take action. When they take action on live specifically, we want them involved in the whole platform. But I want people going live so we maximize this bonus. Y'all got that? You got it. the balance of the referral program bonus will be updated via notifications. So I always get notifications in that top right-hand corner. I see that little button up there. I always get notified. Hey, you got another bonus for this. You got a bonus for this. This event will be valid from February 1st to July 1st. There it is, right there, in writing, right there, July 1st. New friend, who's included? A newly registered account from a new device. Has to be a new registered account from a new device. They're tracking it, all right? Now, so live streams. Now, there's levels to this live streams. Being an avid gifter can also give you many benefits. The more you gift, the higher your level will be. The higher your level you are, the most benefits you can have, such as access to more expensive and limited edition gifts. So the more you give, you go up in levels. So when people give into you, you are also going to be able to get access to these limited edition gifts. Your account being highlighted in a banner every time you enter a live stream. Now I notice if I enter a live stream, I got a banner around my name. So that stands out. Makes people go, who's that? I'm watching it when I do lives. People are going, who's that coming in that room? Well, that's going to get a more opportunity to get monetized. A special frame around your profile picture, depending on your level. Now, here's a big one, y'all. Get your username announced in all the live streams of the platform when you send special gifts. So there's certain gifts that you give. That's why I always be telling people, send me a Lambo. Get in them higher level gifts, because then Clapper starts promoting you more. Y'all with me? Levels to this. All right, that was the first way. Second way is radio gifting. The Clapper Radio is another fantastic way to earn money for your daily podcast or special radio show. People in the audience can gift the host, moderator, or any speaker, just like live stream gifting. All the money earned goes straight into your income wallet and is ready to be cashed out. Make sure your radio show is entertaining. Encourage people to send gifts at the end. You notice Clapper saying, encourage people to give you some money. Why? They make some money. I like them having a vested interest in creating an entire ecosystem around people wanting to gift. If the audience had a good time, they will gift more than usual. Now, we're doing a radio in about an hour after this event. We're doing an XP Mentor radio just to have a good time together, celebrate, recap, talk. So y'all make sure that y'all are inside the XP Mentor social so y'all know when we're going to do this radio event. Get ready. All right. So, and when you're doing radios, make sure that you guys are prompting people from time to time. Hey, when we do radios, we have an environment where we give. If somebody says something special that hits you, then gift them something. So don't have people come in your room and y'all just talking and you forget to tell people. If somebody says something that hits you, show them some support. See, in other apps, we say, well, give them a follow. Guess what? Follow's cool. Cash is better. Y'all agree? All right. So let's do that over in here. That's a radio gifting. Clapper Shop. The Clapper Shop's another way we make money. This is a feature where creators can buy or sell your products through an in-app shop. Time out. Why is this important? Because it's a built-in merchant account. Nobody's really talked about that. Me as a big-time business owner over years, one of your biggest challenges is merchant accounts and processing, especially when you scale up. Clapper's doing all the merchant processing for you inside the app. So the Clapper Shop is an easy way to manage and provides for a safe trading platform. I love it. If you are a small business owner or an artist, this is the perfect way to earn some extra cash. Now, I want to explain something to you about this Clapper Shop. So people keep asking me, well, can I sell virtual products? Yes, I'm going to give y'all some scoop here. We're taking a little extra time. And again, y'all got to drop. I'm dropping the dimes now. We're getting to the big money stuff. This is the big money opportunity information happening now. Here we go. When you sell something that's a virtual product, what I do, y'all can choose to do what you want to do. What I do is a person buys a virtual product from me. I have a template made out. I'm going to give my supporters access to my templates. I'm going to be doing that next week. So anybody that's at least on my bronze supporting level, we'll start it there. I'm going to give you access to my shopping templates so y'all can see what I say. And this is what's beautiful about it. The shopping templates that I create I then create a certain code because it's a virtual product. And I don't just send that person the product, I send them a code and a place to go to. The place I send them to go to is a funnel. If you don't have a sales funnel, you're losing a gazillion amounts of opportunities. So you need to get with me. You need to get on Diggably if you don't have a sales funnel, and I'll show you how to do that. And I'll show you how to do these funnels. And I'll give you access if you don't know how to do a funnel, how somebody can do your work for you for very cheap. So the funnels are critical. So I send them access to the funnel. They go to the funnel, they get their product, but then I also expose them to my other products and services at the same time. And then there's upsell opportunities in that, family. Clapper's giving us a beautiful environment to go ahead and monetize in the app. And then if you pay attention to specific training, you can monetize outside of the app and then bring it right back in the ecosystem at the same time. So I give them that code. Now, when somebody buys something from me, you got 7 days to deliver that product. Virtual, or I should say to ship that product, to tell it that it's shipped. So you got 7 days to mark it as shipped. When I give them my code, I mark it as shipped because I send them a message saying I gave you the code. So then I mark it as shipped. They then got 14 days to confirm they received it. If they don't confirm they received it in 14 days, Clapper then releases that money to me. The entire time, Clapper's holding that money in an automated built-in system that's protecting me, the buyer, and them the entire time. So what I typically do, when I ship it, when I hit ship, I send the person the message. Then I do a follow-up message going, I did deliver your product. Could you please go ahead and mark the item as shipped? I'm going to do a very specific training on this with the funnels. There's probably about a $3,000 training, probably within the next week or two. Y'all want information about that? Make sure you are in my fam tiers. I'm only going to do it for fam supporters that are my fam tiers on how to put the whole thing together and create a monster ecosystem. All right. Now, on the Clapper Shop Live, right down here. When you go live, remember I told y'all to keep that Clapper Shop Live on? Show your items to users throughout the day by promoting them on live streams. The Clapper Shop has a live setting where you can promote a specific product and sell it during the live stream. It's an instant way to make sales. I'm going to do a training on that too. But if y'all watch my lives, pay attention from time to time. I open up my shop and then, bam, I then focus on the shop. Anybody's in my supporter tiers, I'm going to show you how to dial this in. I promise y'all, I'm going to maximize this because I got a whole marketing team that's studying every angle of this. And they're going to say, do this, do that, do this, do that, do this. So I'll be helping people understand this in my fam tiers. All right, before I go on, I'm getting to where I'm getting ready to conclude the training, but I got to bring some special guests up before I do. Before I go on, are y'all liking this? Is this hitting y'all? Is this making anybody motivated to go, I'm going to build this? I've been training y'all for a couple hours. How's my energy? I'm on point. How's my energy? Is this hitting you? Is this motivating? Is this making you go, I got to get off my ass? I got to go talk to some people. I got to get my shop set up. I got to maximize me as a content creator. Yeah, I see you. I see you, Jacob. I see you, Joy. I see you, Nisa. I see you, Sandra. I see you, Robert. I see you, Dr. Sheila, Philip, Sylvia, Cynthia, Jacobs, Janice. I see you, Felicia. All right, I'm going to go on. Clapper fam tiers. Somebody just asked me about it in the chat. The Clapper fam tiers is a monthly subscription to your content divided into tiers. You can have up to 3 tiers that you can customize with different prices and specific user experiences and perks. Create content constantly and deliver it on a month-to-month basis. Get money from your supporters in exchange for special benefits. So like the tiers, I got bronze. You can pick what you want. You can put ABC tier. I got bronze, gold, diamond tiers, right? The reason I got my tiers that way is because bronze, it gets you in the game to start getting some medals to where you're going to start having some wins, right? I got gold, I jump you past silver because I'm going, look, I'm taking you for the gold here. And then I got diamond, that means we're maxing out. You get the kitchen sink, right? But it's more for each tier. Y'all want to know how tiers work? Go over it, click on mine, and then watch it evolve in the next month, because I'm going to keep adding value to those tiers. So whoever comes in on my tiers, you get all the upgrades free. Don't cost you nothing. I'm going to keep upgrading and you don't have to pay nothing. All right. DM tipping is another way you get paid. DM tipping, and I'm waiting for my DM tip. I think I should get some DM tips for this training, as a matter of fact. I've not yet got a DM tip, so I want to see how it works. And then I'm going to start showing some other people some love. So this is a part of what I want to give away $1 million. I want to do some very specials in DM tips. This works wonders when you want to show your appreciation for a specific creator. You can send money to someone through their DM for just being a valued member in your community. Just like Zelle, Venmo, Cash App, this feature works like regular money transfer. Make sure to always thank anyone who DM tips you and shout them out when they do. Thank you notes are always a nice touch. Now watch what I'm gonna do here. Everybody watching this training, go in and DM me and tip me for this training. I'm not charging anything, but give me a tip like I do for my waiters. Go in and give me $1 at least, $2, $3, but at least $1. I want to see how it works. And then I want to give you a special shout out when you do that. All right. I want y'all to do that. Go in my DMs and tip me at least $1, because it's going to be funny what I do with this. Right. And I'm going to help y'all get used to stop being shy about asking people for money, because you got to get more in use value than you get in cash value. So I'm asking for at least $1 DM tip. I want to see how it works. And everybody that does it, and if you're on a recording, there's a time frame, so you got to hustle, because I'm gonna do something special for everybody that DM tips me off of this training. And I'm gonna do it, I'll say within 2 weeks of the day's April 22nd. So within 2 weeks of the day, I'm doing something very special for DM tipping. If you're on my staff, Sandra, make a note that we're doing something special for anybody that DM tips me at least $1 today. You feel like you got more value, DM more. So don't be afraid to get yourself DM tips, all right? So what's your action steps as we get the training winding down? I bring on special guests. What's the action step? There's no sense in you getting this message. There's no sense in you getting this and you don't take action. Somebody's asking how you DM tip. You go to my DM, Cedric. So go to DM me, and then you'll see down there in the thing, you'll see where you can tip me. I think it's over in the bottom left, right? Yesenia said it's easy. Yesenia, show them how to do it. Go over and DM tip me $1,000. Show them how to do it, Yesenia. Show them how easy it is to tip me $1,000. I have fun with this stuff too, right? All right. Think you have to respond first. All right. Y'all go over. Y'all don't see it there? I got to respond first? Okay. Look at somebody said it's just a band. Y'all just send me a message. And if I don't, I'll get to you as soon as I can. So y'all, we'll work that all out. All right. All right. This is awesome. Action steps. Get some clapper coins. That's the first action step you got to do. Everybody watching me can get at least 350 clapper coins. It's less than $5. Everybody watching me. Now, I told you I'm going to show you my account as of this morning. I done spent a gang of clapper coins already, and I still got 21,000 and some change in clapper coins. I gave away 2 Lambos the other day. That's 10,000. And I still got 21,000. Because my mission is to give away at least $1 million in the next 3 years. That's my mission. All right, that's my goal. So go ahead and buy some. Now look, I done bought them all the way. I don't think I've ever bought any less than 49. I done bought the 249, I done bought the 49, I bought the 99. But listen, when you go in and you buy these coins now, they're bonusing you like 5%, I believe, right now. So I think whatever you do, they're bonusing you like 5%. And I think if you take, I'm pretty sure, if you earn money already in Clapper and you can exchange the money you earn for more coins, and I believe they're giving you a 10% bonus when you exchange your money that you've earned for coins. When you buy some new coins, I believe they're giving you a 5% bonus now. And then I believe they're giving you 10%. So instead of pushing it to your bank or PayPal, I believe they're giving you 10%. And yeah, because I remember the other day, I bought 7,000 coins and they gave me 7,700 for my same $99. All right. So y'all liked it. Okay. Okay. Somebody done tipped me. Thank you, man. This is, y'all have no idea. Sandra, she's my VP of marketing. I want to do something very special for these DM tippers. Thank you, Shantae. Thank you. Thank you, man. Look, I like, that's what I'm saying. Tip at least $1. And if you could do more and you really appreciate this is multi-$1,000 I'm giving you, then you do more. And then I want to show you through me teaching what I'm doing, I then want to bring you, I'm going to do a special Clapper high-level training to where I show you how to do what I'm doing and then bring other big-time content creators in. I was on with the Black Spider-Man last night, and he was like, we're going to do some collabs together. He's, I've been watching what you do here, what you're doing on other apps. We're doing something. I'm telling you, we're doing something. So I want to bring some of these special people in for us to do something special together. Y'all get it? And if you having an issue DM tipping me, then, because I don't know what the settings are, you go over to my Instagram and then you send me a DM over there and say, Jay, send me a message over there with you on Clapper and we'll hook it up. All right. So get some coins. That's the first action step. Now, after you got your coins done, now I'm giving you 7 very specific things to do. So number 1, you notice I didn't even put that on. This is a given. Everybody today, Clapper gonna love me with this training. They're gonna be like, damn, where all these coins come from? It came from this training, Clapper, Mr. and Mrs. Clapper, because we are here on intention to build, because we appreciate Clapper and what they're doing. Everybody get some coins. Then next, you go optimize your profile based on this training information. Then, after you optimize your profile, if you haven't done so, you join the XP Mentor social group through my profile page. Go Jay Noland, no spaces, JayNoland. You can find me. Join, go ahead and request. Make sure you got at least one video up within 48 hours. If you don't get immediate access, that means I don't believe you got a video up yet or I haven't got to it. All right. Number 3, within 24 hours, preferably today, I want you to participate in a live stream, in a radio room, or something on the Clapper app, and I want you to gift something, even if you give 1 donut. I want you to get that action, that power out of you, that autonomy, take your freedom back. That gives you power. Go gift and get that right energy going. Number 4, I want you to post an intro or re-intro video. See, one thing that most people ain't thinking about has been around for a while. The new people don't know you. So what I'm going to do, probably once a month, I'm going to do a new re-intro video. And then I'm going to let that new re-intro video set up for about 72 hours. I'll pin it, then I'll take it down. And then 27 days, I'll let it go. And then all of a sudden, a new month, I'll put up a new intro video. And then I'll hit everybody that's following me for my push notification. You got it? So if you're here, you've been here for a while, it's time to do a re-intro video. This is going to blow y'all away what it does. I'm telling you. If you haven't done one, within 72 hours, get you an intro video up on your page. Number 5, I want you to go live within 72 hours. So within 72 hours of this training, so you got until what? Monday, no later than Tuesday. Just hit the live button. If I was y'all, I'd get it out of the way today, later on this evening. Go bake a cake, show people how you bake it. Go make a BLT sandwich with some turkey bacon. Leave out the pork. I don't eat no pork. And show people how you make your special sandwich. Like I make a waffle. I literally am going to show people how I make this turkey with cheese waffle sandwich in the waffle maker. But it's a secret I do to it with this butter that sets it off the hook. Do something like that. go live. Number 6, join or start a radio room. Well, guess what? You're going to be able to join one about an hour after this is over. So join a radio room. You got that? About an hour after this is over, we're going to start a radio room, XP Mentor. Number 7, stay plugged into the training. You'll be able to get that through the XP Mentor social group. You'll get all the notifications when we're doing trainings, and our trainings are off the hook. And we'll give you access. Like you will be blown away the access we give you. So that's 7 action steps. Now here's some special opportunities from XP Mentor, who's brought you this today. So if you've enjoyed this, show some love, man. Show some love if you've enjoyed this training. Because our company is off the hook. So XP Mentor, there's a staff of people working their tail off. Look how kick-ass this presentation is, right? I give the information. I didn't put this together. My team put this together, right? And they put all kind of kick-ass stuff together. So take advantage of these opportunities. The number 1 opportunity you can do is join my fam tiers. So click that support button. So go to my profile, click the support button, $5 a month. Again, I'm bringing you in on at least one of these trainings a week. I'm gonna do something more special for you than this. So don't get all, hey, don't watch. It's only $5 anyway a month, and you're getting in my world. But I'm gonna hook this up even more, right? So go over there and join. Go. I'm gonna put you in on 3 of these trainings a week out of this book. It's off the hook. You're going into a multi-million-dollar platform, has a whole nother ecosystem. You're gonna be like, damn, I'm in a cool place here. Yes, right? And I'm gonna put some more juice in here, right? I'm gonna put more in here. Now, if you're really ready to run, join my Diamond XPM support group. Because in here, we're gonna unlock all 365 days of these trainings you're gonna get access to. But watch what happens. You now get invited to a monthly live group coaching session, to where now only the people that are the diamonds, and y'all gonna hear this talked about everywhere. People gonna talk about this everywhere, going, man, that coaching session is off the hook. And literally, you would have to pay me thousands of dollars to get in on this type of stuff. You can go to jnolandmastery.com, try to book a one-on-one with me. It starts at 10 grand. 10 grand to book a one-on-one. You wanna know why? Because I know how to do all this kind of incredible marketing stuff that I've been learning for 27 years. So look, go, and you're gonna get this live group coaching. Now, this is the key. You're gonna get 50% discount code on all products in my Clapper shop. Some of y'all gonna pick this up and go, oh, snap, right? And here's a back door. Nobody can get an XP Mentor Pro membership right now, except the $100 monthly people. So it's gonna probably be weeks and weeks, maybe months before we open it back up. But if you're here on the Diamond XPM Pro, Diamond XPM, $100 Diamond support, I put you, once you buy that, within 48 hours, you're gonna be in that system bragging to everybody going, this is unbelievable information. We value it at hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of entrepreneur training in every area you can imagine. Name one. We got that training back there, and if we don't, we put it back there. All right? Now, why is that 50%? Because if you go to my shop, you will see products in there that people have paid a lot of money for. And you can get it at 50% off. So what I would do if I want products in my shop, I would first join this, then I'll get the message, then I will then get you back your code, then you go back in the shop and you can get Diggably at 50% off right now when there's only a certain amount of slots left. Okay, so Diggably is the whole funnel system that I use to train you how to go crazy on Clapper. So we set you up with unlimited web pages, funnels, unlimited contacts, text marketing, email marketing, customer relations management, unlimited. We set you up to the max, but it's in beta right now. So there's 30 people that's already taken the first 30 beta spots. We opened up 20 more. Half of those are gone. So the first 10 can get in before we close out this beta round. But go over to my shop and you will see that you can only get it on a 6-month or a 12-month, but those prices, you get it 50% off if you're in my $100 monthly diamond program. That's very important. Very important. Now watch this. Watch this, because I'm only gonna leave. No, you, as a matter of fact, you're not gonna see this one. So we have Breakthrough with Canva. That's not in my shop because that's 2 XP mentors. Angelica Williams, right? Lindsay Van Dusen. If you want to maximize driving as many people as possible to Canva, I mean to Clapper, Canva's gonna be a big ass deal for you. It's gonna be big. Y'all like this presentation? Y'all like this? How many y'all like the way this looks, this presentation? Put it in the chat. How many y'all like the way this is done? How many y'all like this? Love it, Lisa? Who else loves the way this? Who loves the way this training looks? Who loves this? Well, guess how my team made it? They're experts in Canva. So you should want to become a beast in Canva. Thank you, everybody. Jules, Yesenia, Felicia, Esther, April, Roberto, Cynthia, Cedric. Look, Hooker 13, Yesenia, Mary Kim, Karma. Look, this is great. Joey, a lot of people. Well, my team does this stuff because they're masters at Canva. Well, 2 of them, Angelica Williams and Lindsay Van Dusen, they are ridiculously off the charts. They're doing a training on June 24th. There's only 35 seats that some of those are gone. So there's not 35 seats anymore. There's not 35 seats anymore. There's only 35 seats. Go over to breakthroughwithcanva.com. Y'all see I put or through my Clapper shop? All right. Y'all see I put that? I'm going to put it up in my Clapper shop. If you happen to join my $100 tiers, I'm going to put Breakthrough with Canva up in there for when I'm done. I'm going to put it up in there. It's going to go for 24 hours, and I'm taking it out. So whoever can grab it, and there's only 35 seats, 50% off. That means I'm going to have to cover, because this is me paying my XP mentors. So I'm going to eat this because I want y'all to really get this. All right. So I'm going to get 50% off. Woo. Anyway, y'all see when you get over there. All right. So why Clapper? Now you know.